Hesse, Wigwam, Hyperlight Drifter. Boom. Intro. Done. Round 2.
Round 2. Start. This is a game called Hyperlight Drifter that was on Kickstarter last year in October, I believe. So it's been about a year. And I backed it.
Checks out.
I'm cool and I have all my hipster indie game cred.
I can tell by your fucking flat cap. I wish the internet could like hear your flat cap through the mic.
I wish I had the beard still and really show off my indie hipster cred. But this is from a company called Heart Machine, I believe, and the main guy behind it was Alex Preston. For a while he actually did this by himself because he's a pretty talented dude. Game looks fucking amazing, feels amazing.
It's got a fantastic art style. It's really got atmosphere to it. Like, that's one thing that games really need, is just a sense of atmosphere and surrounding. They actually build up a world and an art style that all coexist together.
And the enemies feel distinct. Should probably turn it down a little bit.
Enemies are pretty cool as well. They're all fairly unique. This game only needed $26,000 to be made, ended up with $600,000 and over 24,000 individual backers.
It turns out a lot of people really liked the idea of this. The main premise, I think, is that you are a so-called drifter. You are like
Hyperlight.
A guardian of knowledge in this galaxy.
And guns and swords.
But you're dying, which is kind of sad. Sucks for you, I guess. And you decide to go Walter White with it, I guess, or something. Just straight up murder people.
This is a sci-fi reimagining of Breaking Bad, is what we're trying to say, and you should play it.
I think you're actually trying to search for a cure or something, but that's slightly less fun than starting your own meth empire in a galaxy.
I think Walter White should have worn a cape. Not a red one, more of a white one.
He also should have had a giant sword that phases in and out of existence.
Ooh, how much less cool would have Breaking Bad been if Walter White had just had a cape instead of his Heisenberg cap? I'm gonna go do drug deals. Walter, why are you wearing a cape? Because I'm Heisenberg. Wait, Walter, I think the cancer's gotten to your brain. It's because he smoked all that pot in the first season.
It's metastasized. You're dying.
Oh man.
That's tragic.
Spoils the Breaking Bad.
Don't spoil cancer for everyone, I guess.
Spoil cancer. I think cancer does that on its own. I think we're being insensitive.
Ow. Oh no!
Oh, you fucking died! Wow, you suck.
Ouch.
What'd you even die on?
I fell. The turret pushed me off.
Bullshit.
No, fuck you. Go to the tape.
So is this like a rocks cave? Is that where you get your amazing jumping ability from?
A what?
And your horrible ability to shoot guns?
I'm not really jumping, I'm dashing.
Oh. Dash cape. Superman cape? I want a cape. I don't know. I'm really obsessed with the cape thing right now. When are capes making a comeback?
Cosplay as this for our first con.
Yeah, you assume I'm gonna cosplay.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't have.
Not just go all out for that.
The only reason I would not cosplay is because I don't have the time or the energy to expend on a decent cosplay costume.
That's what Tally's for.
I would end up going as like a Pizza Box Iron Man or some shit like that.
Dude, the people who own that shit though are awesome. Like, as long as...
there's two ways to go. Either be amazing at it, and the bar is set way too high on cosplay these days, or just embrace the shittiness and cardboard boxes and.
I'd do it.
I would go. Ooh, you know what I would cosplay as? A game case. I could just get a big square box and wear it. I don't even know where I would get the box from. So guys, please,
cosplay as a hobo.
Nobody steal my
idea.
idea.
You're already halfway there.
You have to be a famous hobo.
Crazy Dave from what is it? Fucking
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah. Ow.
He's the only famous homeless man I know from video games.
Pretty much. The dude from what is it? Condemned? He's probably sort of famous.
I've never played Condemned. Isn't Condemned one of those super murder games? What's that? No, Hitman is what I'm thinking of.
Condemned is where you're fighting crazy homeless people who have gone insane, and there's like horror elements to it.
Are they zombie homeless people?
No.
Oh, well then I'm not interested.
Ah, fucking shit.
You're gonna die again. When do you get a shield?
I don't know. I feel like my little companion dude does more than just tell me that I'm losing health, but... You
died.
So you know what we're gonna do? What we did last time, where we completely avoid this.
Yeah, let's just skip over that.
I can't go back.
Oh. Well, that's an interesting mechanic. So in this game... oh, you don't need to go back there. You can't go back levels. I don't know if that's just a pre-build only thing. But you can also not go in certain directions. So once you go past a part and skip over it, that's pretty much it, because you can't backtrack at all.
I'm sure there's a reason for that. I'm sure if this were the full game, like, you would be able to go back and explore. I can't imagine...
It might be a first area kind of thing, too.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
They might not be going for the Metroidvania style gameplay where the
Well, I feel like in the pre-release stuff they talked about how they were harkening back to Metroidvania type stuff.
I heard this game be compared to Zelda quite a bit.
Oh yeah, it's a Space Zelda, a very pretty
man. I have wanted
Zelda.
Nintendo to actually make Space Zelda forever. Like, why don't they just take Zelda and put it in different settings? Like, that's the one change I would love to see in Zelda. Like, alright, this is Zelda in a modern world with technology, and this is Zelda in a super futuristic world, and this is 1920 Zelda. I would play the shit out of that game.
You basically want Pendragon Zelda.
Yes. No one's gonna know what Pendragon is, but that would be cool as shit. I would love a Pendragon video game series if they could make it good. Telltale making a Pendragon series, because that is a decent story.
Telltale makes me really happy, just in general, by existing. Oh, I don't know if I've mentioned this. This is a pre-release build, so not quite like an alpha, but not a beta. I don't know.
When you say not quite alpha, do you mean it's past alpha?
It's past alpha, but it's not a beta per se.
It's not a beta because it's not being tested necessarily. It's a pre-release because it's a reward for the Kickstarter backers.
Yes.
It's more of a demo. It's like a pre-release demo, I guess.
But it's different from what they showed off at the conventions and such.
Well, I will say you can find a few videos on YouTube from the pre-release that are different than this. They don't look as good. They don't have quite as much color, and the environment doesn't have as much depth to it either.
I'm shooting down Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
I will say this is one of my absolute favorite art styles in a video game, when they do the layered text sprites, so that you have this really cool, colorful, detailed background like they did in Donkey Kong Country, and then like your regular overworld area, and then just that layers. A, it gives it that really cool depth, but B, you can do so much with it. It's so, I don't know, it looks so cool.
Well, and it's deceptively simple. Like, the game touted itself as being like the quote-unquote 8-bit. Obviously this isn't 8-bit, but it's so complex, and it looks so damn good. It's so pretty.
Really, it's just two layers layered on top of each other, one static, one moving at a different rate.
Ow.
Then your character is moving.
Oh yeah, as I move around, I'm actually bleeding. I don't know if that's specifically because, you know,
you have half
I'm already dying.
Left.
Ah! No, I have no health left.
Well,
you were wrong.
I was correct. You were premonitioned. I think I'm inventing words now.
I want to shoot that guy.
Well,
fuck that guy
there you
in
go.
particular.
Should fuck up that dude's day. Man, what are the squishies? I wish we had like real names. Man, there's a lot of those guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you actually got to see many of the other enemy types, but they get very intimidating very quickly.
Yeah, I only made it to about this point when I played through the game.
Oh, did you want to take over then?
No, I'll just die a bunch.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Not that I'm gonna do much better. Ah!
Oh man! More squishies!
Don't have grenades or something?
You're gonna need them. What was that?
That's a power-up. When your little gauge underneath the gun up at the top fills up. So there's ammo, and then there's, like, experience or something.
Oh, did you, like, level up?
Well, I got a temporary buff, and then wasted it by dying.
Cool. Seems like something you would do.
Yeah, pretty much. I suck. And I don't know what that does, but it seems like a cool thing with the sword.
It looks like some kind of parry mechanic, but they don't...
Really
on one hand, I kind of enjoy that they don't explain too much in this game, but it would be nice to have a little direction with some of this stuff, because like that's not just a simple game mechanic.
Well, when the full game comes out, I'm expecting there will be some lore background, which I would like, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now, and maybe some basic stuff, not like how to shoot, because I can figure that out on my own. If anyone has seen Sequelitis, I know you probably have, because it's a pretty big deal, not gonna lie. He explains that just feeling around with the game should be enough to basically acquaint you with it, and that's...
The very first area in a game should introduce you to what all the buttons do without having to tell you what they do. It should just be like, here's a little area with no punishment for dying. figure out how to drip, or figure out how to dash over cliffs real quick, and figure out how to shoot, and figure out how to swipe your sword.
Well, and it pretty much does that. I immediately, first thing I did was start fucking with buttons. And there was no real repercussion for doing any of it incorrectly.
And it makes the player feel like they're actually accomplishing something, and they're learning, like they're doing well at the game, as opposed to being told what to do. It doesn't make it fun. It makes you feel like you're filling out a worksheet when you're just like, alright, press this button. Okay, you press this button.
Well, and those little screens that are like, here's a map of the controller. Press all these buttons.
Oh, cool.
Those
Never fucking played a shooting game before with the same exact identical goddamn control scheme as every other fucking game out there.
Well, there are some games where they're like, let's make X shoot. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would ever do that. Don't do that, developers. But the controls for this don't seem terrible. The only thing I don't know what this is, and I don't know what that is.
Oh, you can't read that nice squiggly box text?
No, not
I think that's written in fucking Hylian. Futurama Alien. Okay,
well,
so
that's an actual language.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Futurama Alien language. If everyone in the Futurama world speaks the same language, what the fuck is the alien language?
It could be like Mass Effect, where they all have like an inbuilt translator, so they're not actually speaking the same language. It just appears to them
They all
that they
have
are.
Babblefish?
Basically, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he hits hard.
You are fighting some more serious enemies now.
Oh yeah,
swamp monster. He's got a health bar too.
Yep, the basic mythology feel to this is kind of like the Cthulhu mythos, the Lovecraftian horror. And check out the trailer for this. Definitely check out the trailer, because it gives you more of a feel of just how horrifying this game can be, as these little buddies basically lead me to believe.
This is just the first level. I can only imagine how hard this game is gonna get. I'm imagining just like swarms of fucking shit wrecking you.
Oh yeah, the place I left off when our last video died was actually this giant gauntlet of like everything we had faced up to that point, and it made me sad because I kept dying.
I miss Gauntlet. Gauntlet 2 for the NES.
There's a new Gauntlet out right now.
Yeah, saw that. I haven't seen any gameplay of it though.
Check out the Rooster Teeth video.
Oh man. There's a Rooster Teeth video for that.
Shout out to Rooster Teeth, because they need it.
Maybe they'll return the favor. It's only polite, guys.
I can't wait for those guys to be popular. So, what the fuck is going on? Their eyes. This is horrifying.
Well, those are eyes. We had kind of like a mother brain situation going on here.
That's exactly what I felt, but no one else had anything with Metroid last time, so.
I have had some things with Metroid.
I've never played Super Metroid, still.
Me neither. We're bad people.
I want to! Nintendo, give me Super Metroid. I want to play your game.
Put it on the fucking 3DS. Give me some fucking Super Nintendo games on the 3DS, for fuck's sakes. So angry.
For fuck's sake.
What does the fox say?
God damn it. I don't know what I expected that to lead into, but it was not that.
Fox News! That would have been the worst. I could have brought up Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly.
Have you ever seen the, what is it? It's the redub of the Mega Man 2 song?
No.
Oh man, it's so good.
I've seen the Dwayne and Brando Mega Man 2 song.
Every time I play on the Wily's Castle stage of the new Smash game.
Holy shit, rocket launcher!
Yep.
Cool.
My first thought is just the redub by, I think it's Parental Floss, where he's talking about Dr. Wily and then rhymes it with Bill O'Reilly, and it's the video where he's like, "We'll do it live." I died.
Man, when you just walk into those bullets 18 times.
I wasn't focused.
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly will do that to you.
Yep.
He'll also probably punch you in the face and steal your firstborn child and lie to America. Not necessarily in that order.
I'm sensing some vinegar.
Some vinegar strokes. There's a joke you don't get.
I do get that.
Ah, cool.
I didn't want to, but I get it. We're not gonna talk about that.
See, a vinegar stroke is
no bad.
Final
Quiet
strokes
you.
when you're having sex. It's from The League. Check out The League. A little show you probably never heard of.
Blitz the League?
It's only fucking giant on Netflix. And what else? It's on FX? XX now? I don't know how many X's there are.
What?
The League is on FX, or it was on FX. It got moved to FXX.
What does that even
mean? The Simpsons
mean?
marathon is over.
What is FX? What?
Well, you know what FX is, right?
Yeah.
Where Fox puts all its liberal programming for some reason.
Is that really just Fox News? Or not Fox News, the Fox Network?
Yeah, Fox owns FX.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure they do anyways. I might be just talking out my ass, but...
Probably that one.
No, to the internets! You keep fighting them squishies. I'm gonna fact check.
You gonna check facts? Like, frequently asked questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, fuck off with your wordplay. Why don't you just get shot more?
No.
You're doing much better this time. You've clearly gotten somewhat of a hang of this game.
Well, yeah, it's not a difficult game to learn, but I feel like it's going to be difficult to master, which is actually the best kind of game. With not a very steep difficulty curve initially, and then...
I think the best kind of game is Facebook. Because it's easy to play and accessible to everyone. And it's free, unless you want to pay money. And then you can pay as much money as you want.
We're no longer friends.
FX stands for Fox Extended, is an American basic. Boom, bitch, suck it.
I didn't actually doubt you. I hope you know.
No, too late.
Almost walked off a cliff.
That would have been classy of you.
It would have been about par for the course.
Yep. Par for